So this is my general reaction to Melissa getting Princess Tutu on DVD, and I have no room in this teeny tiny little space, but I'm going to try to recreate it for you. And I kicked my toe, and I'm crying inside. This was not supposed to happen. Oh God. Oh, my whole body is crying. There was supposed to be ballet dancing, but now there's only pain and blood. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. It is time today to talk about my favorite anime that I watched in 2016. Oh my goodness. And also I want to say Happy New Year to you guys. I hope that this year brings great joy and love to all you lovely people and your families. I really hope that. And now my cat's here because she wants to snuggle with me. Because she's alone in the house, and she needs her daddy. So okay, I have 7 anime that I want to talk about that I watched this year that were pretty freaking fantastic. And Amy's excited too. Yes, Amy, I'm very happy to see you. Now, the first anime we're going to talk about today is an anime that I just got recently, and I haven't watched the whole series yet, so this is kind of a tentative number on my list, but it is the first season of Kaleido Star. This series is essentially about a girl named Sora Nagino, who is a young teenage girl who has flown to America, I believe, to become a trapeze artist in the Kaleido Star, or Kaleido Show circus. She gets the opportunity to do this because she accidentally bumps into somebody and hurts their leg, so she has to fill in for them, even though she missed the audition for this circus. And she decides to follow her dream. And it's a really touching story about always being there to follow your dream and enjoy life. What are you doing? This is what my cat does when I'm trying to film a video. What is your problem? Will you stop? Can you stop? The next anime I want to talk about is something that is really freaking adorable and so touching it made me cry, and that is Specially. This is one of the few shoujo animes that I watched this year, and it was absolutely adorable. It kind of gives me a Ouran High School Host Club vibe. And this is about a girl named Hikari who is always second place in a little everything she ever does with this boy who is on the cover. His name is Kei, and he is always the #1 student at the school. He always gets first place in races and games. Anything they do, they have a huge rivalry together. And they are part of this school which has an A class, which is basically, or called Special A. It's the top students of the school. And there is a bunch of people, there's 7 students who are all friends, and it's about their friendship and their adventures together in high school. And it is just such a sweet, fun, romantic comedy. I would highly recommend watching this if you haven't already. It is, I believe, on sale right now on Sentai's website for about $20, so you can check that out if you would like to. But this is just a really fantastic series, full of comedy and laughs and really heartwarming stuff. Some cheesiness, there is some cheesiness in some scenes that made me drop my jaw because, oh my gosh, this show is really ridiculous. But it is so fun and just a really lighthearted, fun time. So I would highly recommend this. We're keeping the shoujo train going, and we're going to talk about Kami-sama Kiss Season 2. Now, I loved the first season. It's one of my absolute favorite shows of all time. It really gives me a really nice, warm feeling in my heart when I watch it. It's essentially about this girl named Nanami Momozano, who is in this season, she's already become the land god of the shrine, and Tomoe is her guardian, who takes care of her, and there's just a really sweet story between them, and this is more about their romance together, and I really enjoyed this season. It was really fun. There's some new characters you meet in this season that are really intriguing, and it's just fun. The next series I'm going to talk about is Black Butler Book of Circus, which is the 3rd season of this series. This was just a really nice adaptation of the manga. The Book of Circus arc in the manga, and I really, really enjoyed this one. It's about Sebastian and Ciel getting involved in this circus, which has a little bit of a mystery entwined within it with the characters that are added to the series. They're all some pretty shady characters. There's murders going on, and Ciel and Sebastian are there to infiltrate it and figure out what is going on. And it's a really, really, really good show. One of the best seasons of anime I watched this year. I really enjoyed all the characters. The new characters were really, really interesting and intriguing, and it was just a really, really fun show, and it was very, very emotional and very sad in certain parts of it. I really, really loved this season. It's definitely one of my favorite seasons of Black Butler we've gotten so far, and I can't wait for the new one that's coming out soon. It's going to be awesome. I'm so excited. Next on my list is a little bit of a twist, a little bit different from what I've been talking about so far. This is actually a shonen that I watched this year, and that is Log Horizon, the complete first season. I really, really enjoyed this one. It was very, very interesting. It's essentially about these kids that get trapped in this video game. It's more of an RPG setting, kind of like Sword Art Online, and except the only difference is they can't go home, but they don't die in the game, like completely at least. They do respawn. And it's got a lot more RPG elements than in Sword Art Online, which was more of like an action romance series. This is more of like actually living in a video game, becoming a strategist in a video game, and you know, you get all the video game life and all the NPCs and all those characters. And it's a really, really intriguing, fun show. I really, really liked this. I can't wait to watch Season 2, which I bought this year. I'm really, really excited to see what happens in that season. This one was very, very, very good. A lot of fun. I would recommend it if you like Sword Art Online. It might even be better than Sword Art Online in my opinion. But this one was incredibly awesome. I really, really liked this one a lot. Next is a show that I forgot that I watched this year, and it's honestly one of the greatest shows I've ever seen in my life, and I knew I was going to love it from the get-go, but I finally got to watch it this year, and that is Baccano, the complete series. Baccano is a very confusing show to talk about. It's very hard to explain the plot. It's essentially about these characters in the 30s, maybe the 1920s, who are there are alchemists, and it's about their lives intertwining in these 3 different settings. It's incredibly hard to explain, but all I can tell you is that it was a lot of fun. There's a lot of really, really cool action scenes, and it's just such an intriguing story, and it's told out of order, so the actual, like, putting the pieces of the puzzle together is really, really cool and a lot of fun. I really love the characters. There's a huge cast of amazing characters in the show. Isaac and Maria are amazing. I love them. I love Lad Russo. I love Isaac. I already said Isaac. Jacuzzi and Mine are awesome as well. I just really, really love this cast of characters. There's a lot of wonderful characters. If you've seen Durarara, you probably already know about Baccano. This is before Durarara. But I really, really like this a lot. It was a lot of fun. I would highly recommend it if you haven't seen it already. It's just such a wonderful show. So, so good. Definitely check it out. And then my number 1 favorite anime of 2016 is no surprise to you if you've seen my 12 Days of Anime videos. That would be Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun. I went into this expecting a really, really great comedy, and that's exactly what I got. It was so, so funny, so fun. I had a blast watching this show. It was just incredible. I really, really, really love this. It's one of my favorite sets that I own. A beautiful collector's set from Sentai Filmworks. Just absolutely gorgeous. Just a wonderful, wonderful show. It is essentially about a girl named Chio who is in high school, and she professes her love to Nozaki, who is the main character as well. He is a very oddball kind of character. He is a shoujo manga artist under an assumed name, and they have their own little adventures in high school. She loves him, but he doesn't understand that she loves him, and it adds a lot of comedy to the series. It's essentially a parody of shoujo romance, and it is just so fun and so beautiful. The only thing I don't like about this series is the ending, because it's one of those, is there gonna be a season 2 kind of ending? Nope. So, that sucked. Or rather, read the manga if you want to. And I really, really love this series. It was so fun and so wonderful. I love the characters. This is one of the most colorful, beautiful cast of characters I've ever seen in an anime. I really, really love it so much. So if you haven't gotten Monthly Girls Nozaki-kun yet, you definitely should. It's definitely one of my absolute favorites. So yeah, guys, those are my top 7 favorite anime that I watched this year. It would have been more if I would have watched more anime this year, but I didn't, unfortunately, get to do that. However, 2017 is here, and I am planning on watching a lot more shows, and I'm going to get back into doing anime reviews. I will be doing those soon. I'm actually going to film one right after this video, so you can see that in like a week or so when I put it up. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. And thank you for a wonderful year of YouTube and anime. I've made a lot of great friends this year and a lot of new viewers. I love you guys. You are all so amazing. And if you guys have seen any of these shows, please let me know what you thought of them down below in the comments below. I would love to talk to you about them. They are wonderful, amazing shows. And I want to thank you all so much for watching, and please, for the love of all that is gay, stay sexy!